This is part 2 of the most annoying movie ever made.
We're not talking of death, Joe.
But today, in my heart, I see myself dying.
If you haven't seen part 1, the link will be in the comments below, but let me break it down for you. It's a tale as old as time. The poor boy likes the rich girl, but the father does not want that to happen.
All because of some peasant boy with no future?
The father set her up to marry a prince, but she doesn't want to marry the prince. At the end of the movie, the guy goes to try and rob a white man for $2 million and he gets caught. And now we are here.
Of all the people in this city you had to fall in love with, you had to fall in love with a criminal? I'm disappointed in you.
And also the rich girl is pregnant for the poor guy. Now Joe, Majid, Michel is about to go to jail, and coincidentally,
Man, this is terrible. I can't believe it.
Yes, Nemesis is caught up with him. He's been arraigned before my court, and I'll see he serves the maximum punishment he deserves.
What are the odds that a guy who tried to rob somebody and failed is going to be arraigned before a Supreme Court judge? I don't know how these things work. If you are a law person, let me know in the comments below. Does this happen? He was going to steal money and he got caught, and so he's going to be in front of a Supreme Court judge. So of course, Nadia goes to see Joe in jail, and I kind of miss what I'm about to do right now. I just love the slaps in these old movies. It's always nice. You never see them coming.
Are you involved in the robbery?
What are you doing? How can you come to the prison and ask him this question? He's going to go to court. Why are you letting him incriminate himself? Are you a lawyer? Are you his lawyer?
Yes, I am.
Oh my goodness, John. This is in the part 1. They said that he has dreams of being the Inspector General of Police. You should learn the law by now. Don't say yes. Okay, it's up in the air. Okay, it's still up in the air. Who cares? The other 2 friends are dead.
You're going to be jailed for this, you know.
Why do you talk with so much passion? Are you still in love with me?
Who cares? She's carrying your baby. That's enough for her to talk with passion. But of course, he's right.
Of course, I'm still in love with you, Joe.
And so she goes back home, and like a true Ghanaian,
You've been to see him, huh?
The Joe I know is not a thief.
Will you shut up? Don't you know the difference between a sheep and a serpent?
she decides to use corruption to solve her problems. I mean, I don't even think it's like a Ghanaian thing. Like, anybody would do this. Anybody who was in love with a guy and her dad was the judge, you're going to...
How senseless can you be?
Father, he has promised that if he gets out of this, he'll tread on a righteous path.
That solves it. That solves it. He has promised that if he gets out, he will be a different person. I don't know why other criminals don't do this. Just promise the judge that you'll be a good person if they don't punish you for the crime, and that's all. You'll be let off. She and her dad have a screaming match that goes something like,
"That boy is a snake and a peasant, and I'm gonna lock him up and feed him prison food and dog shit till Shatta Wale wins the Grammy, which will be never."
But Daddy, I love him and we had sex on the beach and it was nice and I won't stop doing it till Shatta Wale wins a Grammy, which will be never.
Shout out to all Shatta Wale fans. I'm joking, okay? Shatta Wale will win the Grammy one day.
I will not spare him.
You will not do this to me, Father. You will free him.
Does this girl know how the law works in Ghana? In Ghana, the law works perfectly as long as you are poor. If you are poor, everything will be done by the book. If you have money, however, you know, you will do it by one paper of the book, not by the whole book.
Free him. That's all I ask.
You know that will be difficult.
What is difficult about it? Hasn't he ever turned cases in favor of those who have bribed him?
Oh shit, Nadia with the uppercut straight to the jaw. That is already corrupt, huh? I see.
I will do no such thing.
Then you will leave me with no option but to tell the press that the thieves we see with guns are the less privileged ones, and the real thieves are those who stand in judgment over them.
Watch the serpent in your mouth. Are you calling me a thief?
So surprisingly, Nadia wins and her dad frees Joe.
Jonathan Moore, who was charged with committing armed robbery on the 3rd of May, has now been exonerated from all the charges leveled against him. The case was presided by the Supreme Court judge.
He goes back home and finds out that his things have been thrown out because he's a thief, which I don't know if it's lawful. Like, if his rent is still paid, you can't do that. I don't think you can do that, but this is Ghana and he's poor.
It's my life savings. See what you can do with it. Start up a new life with it, please.
You have showed me the love of a mother.
Just take the money, bro. Everything that you have to talk and do Shakespeare, Chino Achebe. What is your problem? Just take the money. Now remember, Nadia is still carrying Joe's baby, so her dad takes her to a daughter who was the guy from Home Sweet Home.
This is Agnes and Mansa. They are here to take care of all your daily needs, okay?
And it looks like he wants her to give birth to the child and leave the child there. And then all of a sudden...
Talk to me. What is your problem?
Joe, who left for Accra, happens to know the woman who is taking care of Naja.
My name is on the list.
What list?
I've been admitted to the police academy.
People are generally not this excited to join the police force in Ghana. The army, yes, I know people are very excited to go to the army, but the police force, not really, because, you know, let me not get myself in trouble. But now that he has joined the police force, it's safe to say that he will never be rich enough for the girl's father to accept him, you know, because
of some peasant boy with no future.
So time goes on, Naja's pregnancy is showing more, and she makes history as the first woman to do a pregnancy photo shoot. When the children ask, this is the first one in history. Now it has gotten crazy. Now we do photo shoots for everything. We do pre-pregnancy photo shoots. We do pre-wedding photo shoots these days. Some of you have pre-birthday photo shoots, and then they have birthday photo shoots. I'm waiting for the post ones. Some people even have photo shoots that are supposed to announce their pre-pregnancy, pre-wedding, pre-birthday photo shoots. It's getting crazy now, but I'm waiting for the time when people start doing pre-funeral photo shoots. Although you can say that every photo you take in your life before you die is your pre-funeral photo shoot. She's also the fittest pregnant woman we've seen. She's playing football with the kids. I mean, her mind is in the right place. She's starting the project Mbappe right from the womb. Okay, so that by the time the child gets out, they are already playing football, and by the time they are 19 years old, they are making millions for the family. She's big brains. So it's time for Naja to give birth, and once again, coincidentally, Joe happens to be passing right at the place where she's about to go and give birth.
Hey, what do you want? What do you want?
And over here, they make a crazy deal about a child. That's I don't understand.
Why do you want to deny an innocent child the right to his or her father?
What is the guarantee that if I give the child to you, you'll not blackmail me in future for a share of my property?
I can sign my life on that.
Can you sign your life that my daughter will never know that the child is with you? Because as far as she'll be concerned, the child will be dead.
I can sign my life on that too, sir.
I don't want to deprive an innocent child of having a father, but you made a deal to deprive the child of having a mother. Are you... Charlie, this boy party.
Will you sign your life that nobody will ever know the link between the child and my family?
On my life, sir.
Then sign this. If you do otherwise, something will happen. You can bet your life on it.
Because let's be honest, when it comes to single parenthood, single mothers win. No disrespect to single dads out there, but single mothers have produced many great men in history. So I don't get why you would even be doing this.
Anyway, I'm giving the baby to this young man.
Well, if you think this young man is capable of taking care of the baby, what can I say?
Can you do that? I'm pretty sure you can't do that. You can't take a baby from the mom and say, we are giving the baby to this guy over here. That's baby theft. You are arrested for that. But he said he's a Supreme Court judge, so...
Okay, give the baby to the grandfather.
No. Give the baby to this young man here. Remember to keep our little secret.
Remember our little secret. You know the deal that you and I did when nobody else was there, nobody knows. I feel the need right now to tell you to remember our secrets while the doctor is sitting down over here. So you remember our secrets, doctor. Forget our secrets. Forget it.
Just a minute.
With all due respect, sir, I don't think we'll be needing this. Why don't you give it to the less privileged in this home?
You see, every day you want to be doing all yourself Shakespeare. They've given you plenty money. You know how much money that is? Just take the money and go over there respectfully. I do not think we need these notes of currency. We live the lives of simple men. Why?
Has my daughter given birth?
I'm sorry, madam. She lost the baby.
What?
And right now, I will need a whiteboard to explain what's about to happen. So, over here, we have Joe. Okay, this is Joe over here. And then we have Naja on this. I don't know if this is visible. And then we have Joe's mom. So, let's write JM. Not Joe Mahama. It's Joe's mom.
We lost her.
Alright, so the baby was taken from Naja and given to Joe. Okay.
Where did you get this baby from? And why are you crying?
Mommy, I'm not crying. It's just because of how you're feeling, that's all.
Give it to me.
Now the baby has gone from Joe to Joe's mom. Alright?
To him, a child is born. And to him, a child is given. God has replaced your tears with laughter, my child.
Blah, 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 blah. So now the baby has now gone from Joe's mom. The baby has now come back to Naja.
If God could deny me the fruit of my womb, then I don't deserve to be a mother.
Okay, things didn't go as planned, so now we are back to Joe's mom. The baby is now back to Joe's mom.
Whose baby is this, Joe? Tell me that. Whose baby is this?
Okay, so now the baby has now come back to Joe. This is crazy, man. This
because I'm sending the baby back.
I didn't buy this baby from anyone.
Shut up!
Mom. 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 Mommy. Mom. Mom.
Alright, so unfortunately, Joe's mom is out of the picture now. So now the baby is with him. Finally, he ended up with a child. That's really crazy. I don't even think Prime Barcelona have done this kind of tiki-taka passing before. So Joe's mom is dead. He also thinks that Naja is dead. So at this point, his world is shattered. But before that, why did they think this thing was normal? The baby passing around. A woman just loses her baby and you're like, oh, you've lost your baby. But here's a baby we found in a basket. How is that supposed to be a happy ending? Why did you even think of that?
Let the dead bury themselves.
If you've ever lost somebody close to you, have gone to a funeral, you've heard this kind of bullshit before. Oh, let the dead bury themselves. Let them rest in peace. They are in a better place. I don't doubt that they are resting in peace, but do you expect me to live in peace? They are in a better place. I am not. I am sad. I'm over here and I'm sad. So why are you telling me this thing? Be strong. That's crazy. I didn't think about that before. I should be strong. Thank you so much for the solution. I'm strong now.
Who's she?
Daddy's daughter.
Wow. Mamacita. Señorita Fafaradora. She's beautiful.
Pervert. Katie, she's only 16, okay?
Well, that is what you see. I see a woman in hell.
Famous last words before anybody went to jail. And this guy is in the police. He's saying, I see a woman in a 16-year-old. They should sack him from the police right now. Now it's 5 years later. So Joe has been living with the knowledge that Naja is dead for 5 years. I don't even know how that is possible because they live in the same city and she's not like locked up in a room. So like, I don't know, but it's 5 years later. Now remember in the part 1, the other video, Naja's prince husband had gone to school for 5 years. So at this point, he has also come back from school. Now if you haven't watched this movie or any Ghanaian movie, as I'm saying these things, you might be thinking the story is going in that direction, right? Oh my god, you fool.
I couldn't see, so I parked my car here. But don't worry about me, I'll be fine.
It's very unsafe in this area, you know that. One too many drinks, right? I understand.
You were drinking and driving, right? Don't worry, it's nothing. I am an officer of the law, but you're beautiful. I'll let it slide.
Red, they say, is the color of blood.
Red, they say, is the color of blood. Who said? Have you not seen blood before? You see, this is what happens when you are trying so hard to do Shakespeare. You see, you don't know, you yourself, you don't know that, right? That blood is red, mommy.
Don't be a detective all my life. I lost him in a brutal motor accident.
Joe is playing hard to get once again, but we all know he's going to eat.
Ava.
Joe, if you know what is good for you, run away before you end up in a book. On the other side of town, Naja's prince has come back and they're also eating themselves on one side. But you see, the bond in them is so strong that at that point in time, as they're doing it, something shocks them. Now the prince, as many of you guys know, cannot do anything about it. He can't do anything more to seduce the girl. Like, once she's out of it, it's never going to happen. Yvonne Nelson, however, is a woman, and so she has one last card that she can pull, and she pulled it off. But of course you're gonna come back. Where are you going? Are you gonna leave? Once again, this guy will never reject Punani on a silver platter. So Joe and Yvonne Nelson get together and they have the longest family montage I've ever seen in my life. Now, at this point, I'm thinking that maybe the version I'm watching on YouTube has been edited, so like the story doesn't make any sense, because what happened next throws me off.
There she is, hot and sexy.
Who is this? Where did she come from? It's almost the end of the movie. What?
My flow stopped. Doctor confirms Sharon is pregnant.
She's pregnant too?
Killed your smile?
You know I'm engaged to this lady I'm betrothed to. And we are getting married this weekend.
You will do no such thing, Jerry. Not to Sharon. You know me well enough.
Be reasonable for once, Sharon.
Not after riding me like a horse and planting a seed inside me, Jerry.
Is that what he did? I see.
Sweetheart, try me.
To be continued.
Okay, doctor. All right, okay. See you then.
What is it?
You've made me pregnant.
Your cancer returned.
Oh, okay. Oh, Jesus. Why am I laughing so hard at this? This is not funny. Cancer is not funny, okay? Okay, so this is like the trailer for the next part of the movie. You can already see the Ghanaian movie drama things already. She got pregnant and then all of a sudden her cancer has come back.
But there's good news. It can be cured.
Stop giving me false hope, doctor. How much time do I have left?
You don't need to get worried.
Doctor, how much time do I have left?
3 months.
Oh my god. The way you was talking, I thought you was going to say like 5 years. Only 3 months, and you were saying, don't worry, it can be cured. Don't worry, everything's fine. You know, 3 months.
And what is it?
Money for your cure. Ta-da.
Where'd you get all this money from? Don't tell me it's from the drug raid.
I'll deliberately delay the investigation once we patiently wait for the loan.
I still want to ask you to like and subscribe, hit the notification bell. I will ask you to leave a comment below. Let me know what you think about the video. Let me know what you think about this movie. I think there are more parts. I've not been able to find the other parts, so I thought the movie ended at that scene. I've not been able to find them, so I will try to look for them. If I find them, I'll make a video. If not, but yeah, once again, we have a movie where the movie starts well, but then at the end, you run out of ideas, and then they start pulling things out: cancer, robbery, drug raid, all these kind of things. I didn't do this in the part 1, but I have to give some love to the soundtrack of this movie. It was really beautiful. Like, all the songs in this movie were beautiful songs. All the songs in old Ghanaian movies were beautiful. Like, they didn't miss. From the Beyonce movie, all of them, they were all great. Shouts to them. And they were all original songs too. Sometimes they'll use like a Beyonce song or something, but like the original songs, they were all dope. If you like this video, check out my other videos like this. They are all in the playlist. I'll put the link in the comments, the pinned comments. Nadia and Joe loved each other beyond this universe, but they still don't love themselves as much as I love you. And I'll see you guys soon in another video. Sing the song.
Well, I go never ever ask you to like and subscribe, but you go share my video if you know you're feeling my vibe. People, I go never ever ask you to like and subscribe, but you go share my video if you know you're feeling my vibe. feeling my vibe.